Well, welcome back, blade lovers, to another review of another Sixleaf knife. This was purchased from White Mountain Knives. The going price up there is about $63, but you'll get $6.30 off if you use my discount code OLDSWORD. So bringing it down, more into the mid-50s, and you can gnaw on that a while and decide whether you'd like to go this route or something like petrified fish, but I'm not going to get into comparisons just yet. Let's take a look at this rather large flipper. Quite smooth, great action, nice deep carry clip, and something unusual about this particular model. This is the SL-08, by the way, if I didn't mention that. That'll be in all the other information on the review. This is the glow-in-the-dark model, and I believe the pattern has a name. Somebody on Instagram told me, but I'm not going to run back and look for that. You may know it better than me. It is a Rattlesnake design knife by Harvey Lin, and he seems to have designed most, if not all, of the Rattlesnake design knives that I'm seeing, at least on White Mountain Knives. So we've got a full-size handle, pretty good jimping here. We've got what I would call a drop point with a straight back and a very gradual, nice belly. And the knife did come through quite sharp. That's my one and only paper cut for this review. Stop while you're ahead, right? Let's get this blindingly white piece of paper out of the way. Okay. So, full exposed liners. And I'm going to see if there's some weight relieving in there. I believe there is. Specs are coming shortly. Yeah. There is good amount of weight relieving in there. Interesting milling up here on the blade. And look at that. Does give you the ability to thumb flick it open, because it's got a good amount of grip, and the detent, yep, you can feel it. So it breaks pretty quickly, but it's not particularly strong. But I have no problems light switching it with just a little bit of effort, and it breaks cleanly and opens all the way. So if you want to go out of your way to feel it, yes, you can, if that's your thing. It hangs in very well enough so that it's not going to shake free. So let's do some measurements on the SL-08. 9 inches exactly overall, and we're going to call it 3.9 blade length. Cutting edge, a little over 4 inches because of the angle of that blade. Let's talk about girth. It's not a narrow knife, not at .70, but it is contoured, which I'll show you some more of in a moment, and 4mm blade stock. So it is a hefty boy. Let's see what we got for weight. I think it'll be somewhere in the middle. There we go. Scale's not behaving. Let's zero it out. Okay. 5.73 rounding up. 5.73 ounces. Not bad for a large knife, really. In the 5 range for a 9-inch knife is not a bad thing, I don't think. Let's take another look at that handle. It is contoured, so it feels pretty good in the hand. It is hand filling. If you're looking for a thin knife, doesn't bulge your jeans, then this may not be it. However, I think the lockup, very good. Centering, dead center, and a good amount of blade length for the handle. I mean, you got over a 4-inch cutting edge there. That's pretty crazy. On just about a 4-inch blade length. And the Ergos are great. I mean, you've got 1 finger groove. You've got a recessed liner that's chamfered. Very easy to close. And yet, it's not disengaging if I give it a good grip. So that's well planned. Got a decent flipper tab there that is jimped. It's about right for the length of the blade, I think. It doesn't stand too high, not too muted. Fires like a demon. The only thing you may have some exception with for a D2, and yes, it's a D2 knife that is Chinese, Yang, is that it's up over $50, and you may feel that you get a petrified fish in Bullard K110 for $55. So a few bucks this way, a few bucks that way. There's the box. Not much to it, just a plain old cardboard box. And let's see, this is going to be in the thumbnail, but let's see if I can show you the glow-in-the-dark picture. There it is, because I don't think it's going to show up very well if I tried turning the lights out and showing you that way, but that's what it looks like when you shine a strong LED flashlight on it. Stays lit up that way for probably a few hours. Like any other GID, it dims slowly. And this is available in some other models. So it is available from White Mountain in the black resin handle, a red resin handle, and this is the light absorbing, light emitting version. And then we get into something else there. But I'll throw a link out in the description. Very bright red handle on this guy, if you're into that kind of thing. And there's one that comes with red on one side and black on the other side if you want to go that direction, if you can't decide. Let's take a look at this next to a Rat 1. Can it possibly be bigger than the Rat 1? By just a skosh, yes. Let's try it this way. Oh yeah, it is bigger and a bit taller too. It is a larger knife, but it's not a pocket anchor. Feels balanced. Here is the Griptilian for comparison, and it's going to be way bigger than the Griptilian. It does not feel like any kind of dead weight in the hand. It feels lighter than maybe the weight indicates. But 5.5-ish ounces really is right in there for a 9-inch knife, I think. Nice stone wash job on that D2. And again, nice edge, nice factory edge. And this little bit of detail there works perfectly. I wish I had some other knives that were supposed to be thumb flickers that had this kind of grab. Would be good. Of course, all of it has to do with how it balances with the strength of the detent. So Harvey Lynn, Sixleaf, SL-08. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to give this vid a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Be back with you soon.